Welcome back to the F word. Now, it's dessert time, and that means bread and butter pudding. And the reason why it is a bread and butter pudding, because Al Murray challenged me to make one better than him.
Each week on the F word, a guest will attempt to beat me by making their favourite dessert. We'll each use our own recipe for the same pudding, and a panel of blind tasters will choose their favourite. The winning dessert will be served to the restaurant diners. Bring it on, Kojak. You haven't got a hope.
Right, Mr. Murray, you really think you can cook better than me?
Oh, yeah, Gordon.
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
No. This is, you know, dead simple. This is the whole Murray food philosophy.
Simple.
Keep it simple, stupid.
OK, so it's a thick-cut loaf, currants, bit of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds disgusting. Is that it?
It's not disgusting.
So how many eggs you put in there?
3.
You tight bastard. In my bread and butter pudding, I'm going to use 3 whole eggs and 3 egg yolks, so it gets really nice, rich, delicious custard. Can you stop watching me? Because I think you were trying to steal my recipe. Would you like to be a proper chef one day?
Oh, God, no. No.
What would put you off the hours?
You, mate.
What do you mean, me?
Well, you know, clearly plays havoc with a person, being a chef. I mean, I've hung out with Sarge a lot, and he's not normal.
So what have you done first? Tell me.
Well, I've done the bread. I've buttered the pan. You have to butter the pan, children.
Yeah.
Butter the pan or it won't come off the pan when you're washing it up.
What are you flavouring your custard with?
Well, sugar and lemon.
No alcohol?
No alcohol, no. Are you putting alcohol in yours?
Do you know, it's sort of autumn, so I'm going to put a little bit of Bailey's cream in there.
That's classy.
You know what ladies like when they love Bailey's and ice?
It's a fruit-based drink for the lady, yeah.
But, you know, and do you know what? It just makes that a little bit moreish.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe you.
You see, my baguettes are 24 hours old.
Are they?
Yes.
That's what I'd heard.
So because the drier they are,
yeah,
the more custard they absorb.
The more custard they absorb.
Yeah, like you've got big, fat, stodgy bread.
Yeah.
It's not going to absorb any custard. It's going to be like eating dry bread. Ow. You can't do that to our customers.
They're your customers. I'm not here next week.
So what do you put at the bottom of your dish?
Butter. And then the bread. And then the bread on top. Buttered bread on top of the butter.
You see, I'm putting a little bit of surprise at the bottom of mine.
Oh, that's exciting. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what you're actually doing here. What's this?
Dried cranberries.
Oh, they're delicious.
Aren't they? Aren't they?
It's just a relief I've got cystitis, because it's exactly what I need.
I know, come on. Hey, that's unfair. Now, I haven't tasted yours.
That's good for the urinary tract, that is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, actually. Have you soaked these?
Yes.
They're quite juicy.
Just in hot water, that's all, just to sort of rehydrate them a little bit.
Oh, right. So anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, you get the custard, right, which I didn't bother cooking, right, because there's no point, it's just going to cook in the oven anyway, right? He's complicating it again. And you pour the custard in, on top, you put the raisins on, I've got some raisins left. You see, this is how I cook in a haphazard manner, ladies and gentlemen. I defy anyone to argue with my bread and butter pudding.
OK, whilst Al is making this bread and butter sandwich full of raisins, what we've got here is the most amazing sort of soaked 24-hour-old baguette, and it's done with a sort of Bailey's custard. In between the layers, we've got sultanas, golden raisins, a little bit of apricot jam, and then we're going to cover the top of that with sugar so it caramelizes as it cooks in the oven. And that's going to be 10 times better than old Sheffy's over there that tastes like stale bread that's been dipped in ale and left outside for 3 weeks, and even the cat won't eat it. OK, ready for the oven?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Here it comes.
Now, just before it goes in there, just have a look.
Yeah.
And even before they're cooked,
yeah,
you know exactly which one's going to come out best with their blind tasters.
That one.
Oh, come on, Al.
The normal one.
You know, it's not down to the appearance, is it?
No, it's down to the taste. What matters is the taste, yeah.
Taste. OK, you want to say a little prayer before...
No.
No?
I'm a believer.
You're a believer. OK, good luck, my man.
Thank you.
It looks dry.
Oh,
it looks dry. I tell you what, Al, it's not just kebabs that Giles Corrins eats when he's drunk. You know that. Last time he came to my restaurant, we had to tell him the next day what he had for dinner.
You're joking?
He got so pissed, he phoned up the next day to sort of be told what he had the night before.
That's fantastic.
Outrageous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bloody food critics. It's the moment of truth for the bread and butter puddings. Does yours look dry? Look at that first. Beautiful. Huh? And mine's not finished yet, Al.
Oh, of course it isn't.
No, but it's a little glaze, you know that? Yeah? Apricot jam let down with some water. Is that it?
That's beautiful. That is perfect.
God, dear, oh dear. Are you going to dust yours with icing sugar or something?
No. I can leave mine alone.
Serious? You can't play with
all
yours.
that can be possibly done with the bread and butter pudding genre here, Gordon.
OK, Jean-Baptiste. Yes? Take the egg sandwich upstairs and take my bread and butter pudding alongside it, please. Yes? Thank you. Yeah, and make sure you've got some sick bags for the sandwich.
This is dessert dish number 1.
Thank you. Fruity, soft.
You don't like it?
No.
This is dish number 2.
That's much nicer. Yeah, that is
There's
nice.
a real difference.
Real
definitely.
difference. You can actually smell it as
The
well.
other one was a bit too soggy.
The moment of truth has finally arrived.
There is one winner,
Of course there's one winner.
and the winner is... Well done, man.
Get out. Justice! Fantastic! Are you sure?
They found you too heavy, actually.
They found mine too heavy?
Yes, indeed.
That can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, Gordon.
Fantastic.
Well done, man.
You know when you go outside this door, you turn left by the traffic lights? Yeah, it's called a job centre.
Really, yeah.
Dear, oh dear. Now...
I can't believe that Al's monstrosity is going to be served in my restaurant.
Here we are, Giles.
Oh, my word. Good God, what's that? When am I getting pudding?
It's bread and butter pudding. So, what do you think, Giles?
It's like a wallpaper page.
No, it's not.
No, it's true, I've never put up any wallpaper, so I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. You've never worked, done a day's
And is this just
work in your life.
Is this grilled or is this just allowed to go stale?
No, it's... You see, my grandmother made this. She was an Austrian lady. And she
and how
liked
long-
the crunch.
And when did you make it? 1943?
Now you're beginning to upset me.
I
You're on the verge of insulting my
It's
family.
what always happens with restaurant criticism. It turns out that... No, because your grandmother was a great woman.
Yes, she certainly was. And she endured the Blitz to give you this recipe.